I read a story of, I think that story was told or written in one of Dr. Mike Monroe's books concerning this young lion cub that was, betted, and something happened, and it was abandoned or something. So it was in a farm where a certain farmer was, tending to his sheep, and so the lion cub followed the farmer together in company of the sheep. And then the baby lion was living, eating, playing together with the sheep. And it grew up, even though it was totally lion in outward appearance, but it was behaving like a sheep, eat grass like sheep, drink water like sheep, play like a sheep, couldn't roar. So, and then one day, of course, not one day, every day they usually go to this tree to go drink. And then one day they got there, and then they realized that there was a day they went, and then another lion, roared from the other side. And of course, when they hear the roar, everybody would take off, including this lion cub that was in the midst of the sheep, was running away from lion, someone that's like him. And so suddenly, another time they came to that same river to, have a drink of water. And then the lion came and roared. And guess what? When this lion cub that has grown was, leaning over the water to drink, it realized that what it was seeing from that water was looking like the exact image of that one that was roaring. And then they all had taken off. He too ran, and then suddenly retraced his steps and came back, looked at himself and said, I look like this person. And he had never roared, never knew that there could be a roar on his inside. But at this instant, he just released himself and let out a roar. And the roar shook the whole of the forest. It's like every energy that has bottled on the inside for over the years was let out at once. From this moment, this supposed sheep lion changed its address immediately and went to meet the actual lion where it truly belongs. Now, this is the power of walking in your true identity. A lot of us, just like this lion cub that was in the midst of the sheep, we have so, entangled ourselves with situations and circumstances of life to a point where we no longer know who we truly are. We have so believed in smallness to the point where it is practically impossible for us to think about anything good concerning our own very lives. When someone is talking somewhere and they say billionaires are rising out of this place, in your mind you already zero yourself. Okay, they are talking about others, not me. When someone is talking and they say there are great men seated here, you just zero yourself and say, oh, they are talking about others, not me. You don't even at the least believe in yourself because you have lost touch of your true identity. Now hear me. You see, you don't have a choice, so much of a choice as it pertains to where you're coming from, your background. You didn't choose who your parents should be. You didn't choose the environment where you should grow up in. You didn't even choose the experiences you had growing up. You didn't even choose how your life should be, because you were literally naive, you were literally inexperienced, you were literally unaware. But now you have a choice. You have a choice. And that's why scripture says, although your beginning was small, your latter end should greatly increase. You have a choice to change the trajectory of your life. You have a choice to redefine the possibilities of your life. You have a choice to start a lineage whose experiences and possibilities will be defined by a reality that was not conventional with your ancestors. You have a choice. The choice is yours. Don't allow your background to be the reason why your back should be on the ground. Don't allow where you grew up from. Don't allow your exposure, early exposure, childhood experience to define the totality of what you can become or the possibilities of what you can achieve. There is a lot more you can do. Anyone who believes in possibilities is already 70% guarantee of success. So begin to walk in your true identity. What is your true identity? It is captured in the scripture. Genesis chapter 1:6. God said, let us make man in our image, after our likeness. God made you in his image. He made you in his likeness. Every essence that defines God, his divine attribute, he has bequeathed them to you. You have capacity to mirror him in reality. And that is why you see men creating all manner of top-notch inventions. They don't have two heads. Just engage your mind positively. Think big. Think out of the box. Think away from your realities and exposures and possibilities. Believe in what you can become beyond whatever you have experienced in the past. Begin to walk in the reality of your identity. Jeremiah said he was a little boy. God said, you are not a little boy. Before you were formed, I knew you. Moses said, I was a stammerer. God said, you are not a stammerer. Before you were formed, I already fashioned you. You are a deliverer. I have made you a God before Pharaoh. Begin to walk in your original identity. You are not empty. You are not a non-entity. You are not disadvantaged. You have whatever it takes to become whoever and whatever you want to become. The choice is yours. Today, I came here to challenge you that you are more than what you think you are. You are more than who you know you are. You are more than your current reality and your current experiences. And you have the power to change the trajectory of your life. You have the power to change your possibility. You have the power to redefine the course of your life and create a meaningful path for your own children. Remember, if a lion remains in the midst of the sheep, the lioness in him will never come out. But that does not negate the fact that he's a lion, even though he chose to dwell among sheep. Please don't be that lion that is dwelling among sheep. Come out and reflect your true identity. Always, I'm your brother, and always rooting out for you, and I'm waiting for you at the very, very, very zenith of your journey. And congratulations. I see you at the top. You shall make it by all means. God bless you. Congratulations.